The servants look so miserable. I wonder what mistake they made to be punished so harshly.
How dare you bring me food like this? Get out there and take your punishment. And the rest of you, raise your hands. How dare you offend me? Are you tired of living?
Louis, I think you shouldn't punish them so harshly. After all, their mistake isn't that big.
They cooked food that didn't suit my taste, ruining my meal. Isn't that a big enough mistake? If you feel sorry for them, go take their place.
You're only good at using your power to bully the weak.
So what if I do? Power is something people like you will never have. Guards, take this insolent fool and lock him up.
If you were just an ordinary man, no one would respect you.
That day will never come for me.
One cold day near the end of autumn, bored with the entertainment in the palace, Prince Louis decided to venture alone into the nearby forest for a thrill. Suddenly, he noticed something tiny moving below him. Upon closer inspection, he realized it was a tiny girl.
Look at what I found. A tiny girl. How amusing.
Please let me go, and I'll repay your kindness.
I already have everything I need. I don't require anything further, except for a little toy. I'll take you back to amuse me.
You're truly wicked. Don't blame me for what happens next.
The tiny girl pulled out a small vial from her clothes and threw it at the prince, causing him immense pain. When the pain subsided and Prince Louis opened his eyes, he found himself transformed into a tiny person. Meanwhile, the girl was already making her way down to the ground.
How dare you cast a spell on me? I order you to turn me back. If you don't, I'll have this entire forest razed to the ground.
Ignoring the prince's threats, the tiny girl calmly walked away.
Okay, you will pay for this.
But as Prince Louis took a few steps, a giant ant suddenly appeared. Mistaking the prince for food, it quickly grabbed him with its pincers.
Help me! Help me! Is anyone there? Save me!
At that moment, the tiny girl appeared again and saved him from the jaws of death.
Huh. I'll have every ant in this kingdom exterminated.
Realizing that returning to the palace would be dangerous at his current size, Prince Louis had no choice but to follow the tiny girl. The tiny girl, named Cammy, was a forest sprite who lived in an ancient oak tree that appeared small outside but was surprisingly spacious within.
I command you to turn me back, or I will...
Goosegrass!
What?
Flower of the goosegrass will break the spell, but winter has already begun, and you won't find a single blade of grass now.
Don't try to deceive me. Winter is still far away. Just wait until I punish you.
Prince Louis opened the door only to be hit by a blast of icy wind and swirling snow which chilled him to the bone. Reluctantly, he had to stay until winter ended if he didn't want to freeze. Cammy's daily work involved tending to injured animals in the forest. This winter was particularly harsh, and the number of animals seeking her help kept increasing. The prince, growing impatient waiting for dinner, lost his temper with Cammy.
Are you planning to prepare dinner for me or not?
If you want dinner, you'll have to help me first, or I'll throw you out.
How dare you threaten a prince? I'll have you severely punished.
Of course I dare. This is my home, my world, and your human laws don't apply to me.
Unable to do anything else, Prince Louis reluctantly helped Cammy. After a long, tiring day of work, The prince felt utterly exhausted. Cammy brought out a steaming pot of soup she had prepared while the prince was busy.
Hey,
Did you cook this with some sort of magic? It's tastier than any delicacy I've ever had.
it's just ordinary mushroom soup. You're just very hungry. Thank you for your help today.
As they were enjoying their meal, a sudden knock on the door interrupted them. A large, giant goblin was injured and needed Cammy's help.
I don't think you should help it. These giant goblin are deceitful and wicked.
But Cammy, being kind-hearted, couldn't ignore its plight. She decided to treat it despite the prince's warning. A few days later, the giant goblin's wounds healed completely. Just as the prince had predicted, once healed, the giant goblin turned against them, refusing to leave and imprisoning Cammy.
It's warm here, and there's plenty of food. Why should I leave and suffer the winter cold outside? Plus, with your healing powers, every creature that comes here will have to bring me delicious offerings. Ha 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 ha. Obey me, or I'll crush you.
Don't bully the weak. When I return to normal, I'll punish you.
Oh, really? That day will never come. Now hurry and make me some soup.
Seeing the current situation reminded Prince Louis of his past behavior and made him understand the anger of those he had bullied. Unwilling to tolerate it any longer, Prince Louis devised a plan to drive the giant goblin away.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
The firewood is damp, so the stove will produce a lot of smoke from now on. If you can't stand it, feel free to leave.
The giant goblin sneered, took a deep breath, and blew the smoke away effortlessly. Undeterred, Prince Louis continued to try different ways to drive it away. But nothing seemed to work. One day, Louis found a strange-looking herb. Taking advantage of the giant goblin's deep sleep, he secretly asked Cammy about it.
This is a potent sedative for most creatures, but given the giant goblin's size, I doubt it will be strong enough for him.
We won't know unless we try.
But he's very cunning. He always makes you taste the food first. How do you plan to use it?
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
As usual, when the giant goblin saw that Prince Louis had tasted the food without any issue, he greedily devoured everything. This time, though, the prince secretly added a handful of ground herbs to the soup, which the giant goblin didn't notice. After finishing the soup, the giant goblin collapsed. The prince quickly freed Cammy, and together they began to move the giant goblin outside before he could wake up. Suddenly, the giant goblin regained consciousness and threw them both aside. In the urgent moment, Louis realized he was standing beneath a goosegrass plant. It turned out that winter had already passed. He quickly bit into one of the flowers, and the spell was broken instantly, returning him to his normal size. With his restored strength, he easily kicked the giant goblin far away.
Cammy! Cammy! Thank goodness you're safe. As for the giant goblin, I fear it may return. I'll send someone to protect you.
There's no need. This oak tree is just a portal to my home. I'll move it to another location where the giant goblin won't be able to find it.
So, does that mean I won't be able to find you either?
Wherever I live, there will always be a purple goosegrass flower nearby.
After spending those days with the tiny girl, Prince Louis learned a valuable lesson.
Mina knew the snowy mountains well, so she went to distract Eeyore. Wow, my little girl has grown up so much. I knew you would come back. You are just like your mother.
You have no right to mention her.
Is that all? You are still as weak as ever. Mina didn't want to fight right in front of Eeyore, so she ran away to trick him into following her away from the special fighting place. Mina was so tired she couldn't run anymore, but then a bright light showed up in the sky. They saw their change. Without stopping to think, Amber ran quickly towards Eeyore's magic trick. That was getting quicker, but beating the bad fox wasn't easy. A little light wouldn't be enough to make him have a hard time. Mina saw that something was wrong and ran to help her friend. But it was too late. Amber and the others had become sacrifices to the magic spell.
Mina, you can do it. Live on for us. No, I can't.
Mina was so sad that she couldn't bear it. She saw her loved ones die in front of her eyes. If you use the tail of another fox, you will become a demon like me. Even with one more tail, you wouldn't be strong enough to beat me.
Never. I won't turn back like you.
Forget having one or two tails. The moment Amber's tail touched Mina, she changed completely. Mina became a big fox with 11 tails, just like a powerful god. When Eeyore tried to stop him, the power from Mina and Amber kind of mixed together in a strange way. The sounds of Mina's mom and Amber appeared to support Mina.
Mom, Amber, hold on tight, Mina. You're doing great. That's right. You're not like him. You are great fast. Go destroy Edward. But if I destroy him, everyone else will disappear too. Don't worry, my child. I'm always here for you, no matter what. Hearing her mother's words, Mina felt stronger. The best part, Edward was no longer her match.
You will pay for this. Edward barely got away. The fox families were scared ever since. They kept their houses locked tight because they were worried Edward would come back. The happy streets full of people playing and talking.
Why do you play here? This place isn't safe anymore.
Mina was very, very angry at Edward. This anger never went away, and because of it, everyone in her family was scared. Mina wanted nothing more than to stop Edward from being bad anymore. That many, I can't believe they did that. You'll be sorry for what you did. You took something precious from Mom and my friend, but I won't let you win. Ha 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 ha! Those roles can only tell the future and help pick the new fox leader. Not do magic tricks. The kind of magic you are trying to use with them is a little strange. Be quiet. You are just a rock. You can't tell me what to do. If you don't stop talking, I will break you. Mina couldn't find Eeyore anywhere. He seemed to disappear into thin air. This made her lose sleep every night. To the west, where the rock is so big it blocks the sun.
Mom, Amber, it was just a dream.
The dream, with that secret voice, were not just a one-time thing. They visited Mina whenever she took a nap. It felt so real that she thought it wasn't a dream. It was strange that she had really found a rock so big that it could cover the sun. Everything was just like a dream. She stepped into the cold cave and Eeyore was already inside. Good job, little one. You found your way here. You must miss your mother very much, right? I will let you see your mother.
Ha ha ha!
Come on, fight, or your mother's cell and your friends will affect you badly. Hurry up and fight.
Stone goblins are really real. It's said that whoever gets the help of the stone goblins will truly become the leader. It is bad for us worthy.
Stone goblins are special rogues that have been around for a very long time. They can tell the future and help their owner. Eeyore, you're not a good owner anymore. Oh no, that's not very nice. It was me who brought the new friend here. Things happened the way that were supposed to, and nobody can change that. The magic way to talk to Mina's mom is gone, but her sound is still here.
Don't worry, even though I'm not here anymore, I want you to be strong and keep going. I have a special surprise for you. We're still here, even though the bad lady took some of our power. It's too bad about your mom though. I know, mom's not really here. She gone, like the falling snow.
Sorry, we misunderstood.
That's okay. Actually, I really like how you feel. Why do you have to admire? Now you're a friend.
The battle is all finished. The mini who caused trouble has gotten a timeout. The happy Fox families can go back to playing and having fun.
Valise flew into the secret garden. She searched around, and it wasn't too difficult to spot the precious fairy-winged flower. Valise gently picked the flower, her heart filled with joy. She intended to return and ask him about the queen's whereabouts, but he had already disappeared. Valise felt uneasy and suspicious, but at least she had found the fairy-winged flower.
The most important thing is to return in time for the competition. I'll come back to find him later.
With the triumphant spirit of a victor, Valise returned to the kingdom, unaware that a terrible event had occurred. While the night butterflies were out trying to stop Hana, the altar holding the soul gem was left unguarded, allowing the Demon King to sneak in.
You've fallen into my trap, Valise. It's me.
Ha 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 ha!
According to the laws, the queen of the butterfly clan cannot be older than 45 years. As Marvela's reign was nearing its end, she feared losing her power and researched dark magic to rejuvenate herself. However, lacking mastery of dark arts during her practice, Marvela was corrupted and transformed into the Demon King. He became mad with dark magic, seeking to rule the world. and capture the soul gem of the Matipa kingdom.
Supreme Soul Gem, grant me the power to control these butterfly fairies.
I won't let you get away with this.
With the energy absorbed from the fairy-winged flower and her strong combat skills as a night butterfly warrior, Valise managed to temporarily drive the Demon King away. As he flew off, his hypnosis spell began to lose its effect. The butterflies regained their senses, but unfortunately, all they could remember was that Valise had convinced them to leave their posts guarding the soul gem to stop Hana.
Weren't you supposed to be guarding the soul gem? Are you happy now?
We were just following Valise's orders.
Valise, explain yourself. What is this?
Isn't this Queen Mavila's pendant? How do you have it?
I took this pendant from the Demon King. As for stopping you...
From the Demon King? Did you know about him all along? Did you lure us away so he could steal the soul gem?
I never thought you'd be a traitor.
No, that's not true. Please listen to me.
Lock her up!
In the end, the warrior Valise was branded a traitor to the kingdom. This injustice was a deep stain on the one known for her integrity, like Valise. But at this moment, she was even more devastated because she had been tricked by the Demon King, bringing disaster to the kingdom.
They're not wrong to blame me. It's my fault. My own foolishness. He'll definitely return to the kingdom. Snap out of it, Valise. You can't let him destroy the kingdom. Please think, Valise.
Determined to make amends, Valise knew she had to escape, defeat the Demon King, protect the kingdom, and restore her honor as a warrior.
Huh? Hana, what are you doing here?
Shh! Be quiet, Valise. I don't believe you're a traitor. If you were, you would have left me to die in the swamp with that monster. Besides, I believe in the Valise I once knew.
In a warm embrace, Valise and Hana resolved the misunderstanding from years ago. It turned out Hana had stopped talking to Valise because she saw her getting closer to Layla.
Those days butterflies were so arrogant and bossy, especially Hana. I hate them.
Hana had left in anger, not knowing that Valise had defended her and scolded Layla for speaking out of turn. Their childish conflicts were completely resolved.
There's not much time left. The kingdom needs you, the bravest night butterfly warrior. Fulfill the mission you're destined to complete.
Thank you. I will defeat the Demon King. Hey!
Still want to resist, girl? Look, your sisters are all under my control. Surrender to me, and you'll live.
Ha ha ha.
Never! I won't let a Demon King like you wreak havoc on the sacred land of Matipa.
Hana and Valise charged into battle like the kingdom's last brave warriors. The wicked Demon King quickly realized Hana's weakness as a crop-growing fairy and focused his vicious attacks on her.
Hana, watch out! No! Valise, wake up. Don't leave me. I'm sorry, I just wanted everything to go back to how it was.
Valise had now reached the limit of her deepest sorrow. She sadly recalled the memories of her and Hana from the past.
To defeat the soul gem, you need a weapon forged from the wings of a fairy
with the strongest will and purest love.
Oh. That's it. The wings.
No, Valise. If you do that, you'll be in danger. You could die.
Everything will be okay. Promise me you'll bring peace back to this kingdom.
Valises!
Hana, promise me you'll protect the kingdom and live a good life for both of us.
Wake up, Valise! Please!
The pain of losing her friend pushed her to her limits. She couldn't let Valise's sacrifice be in vain. So Hana overcame her usual timidity.
I will destroy him, no matter what!
Hana returned with twin swords, ready for the final battle. Every strike of her swords reflected her resolute will and her love for Valise and the kingdom.
You've become quite bold, haven't you? Take this!
There's no place for cruelty here!
With a decisive slash, Hana unleashed her strength of light and courage, completely destroying the Demon King. The entire Matipa kingdom was bathed in light, breaking free from the dark magic. The fairies gathered at the soul altar, deeply mourning the loss of a brave soul. They united their energy into the broken wings, and a brilliant light of hope filled the air. Hana quickly reattached the wings to Valise's body, bringing her back to life.
Everyone's here. Did we win?
Yes, Valise, we won! Thank you, and from now on, you're not allowed to leave me again.
All misunderstandings were resolved, and from then on, Hana and Valise became co-queens, ruling over the Butterfly Clan. A fair society was established, encouraging everyone to develop their strengths and talents.
A long, long time ago, in a beautiful town, there lived a very happy couple. They had a beautiful daughter together.
My sweet little girl, you shine as bright as the moon. From now on, your name will be Moon.
Moon lived happily with her parents until she was 10 years old. One rainy night, her daddy came home soaked with wounds on his body. He gave Moon a special necklace with strange words. Then he had to leave again. Daddy! Daddy!
My dear daughter, I will be back soon. Take care of your mom while I am away.
Moon's mom was sad and wanted Dad to stay, but he had to leave in the rain. After her father left, Moon's mother had time to be lost in thought and sorrow. Remembering her father's words, Moon grew up to be her mother's sport. They had been learning on each other to live. Then 6 years flew by. It was Moon's 16th birthday. She lit the candles on her cake, but before she could make a wish, the candles blew out. A scary shadow flew around outside the window. Trying to get in. Suddenly, Moon's necklace started to lift up. The shadow got scared and flew away. Moon and her mom were safe. We have to move, Moon! Moon didn't want to, but she listened to her mom. Before they left, she looked at her house one last time. She was sad to leave. On the day they moved in, a nice boy from next door came to help them carry their things. Thank you. Do you live close by? Would you like to come in for some cookies?
I am Philip, and I live next door. If you need help, just ask me. I like cookies.
Ever since Philip became Moon's friend, their house felt much happier. They played together all the time, and Moon wasn't so shy anymore. But there was one problem. Ever since they moved, Moon had been having scary dreams. Sometimes she wake up and she saw shadows flying around her window. I'm so scared, Philip. I keep dreaming of this shadow chasing me to a place I don't even know.
When did this dream start, Moon?
From the first day I moved here, I started having strange dreams.
Maybe this house has a secret. Do you want to fight it with me?
Okay, let's go. Moon and Philip went to the top of the house. There was an old room there.
Oh.
They went inside. The room was full of old things. There was dust on everything. They went further into the room. They saw a door. The door was behind a pile of tables and boxes. Philip opened the door. He saw a staircase. That's strange. This is the attic room. I wonder where the staircase leads to.
I don't know. This house is full of surprises. Are you scared, Moon?
No, this is my mom's house, and I have to find out the truth. The stair led to the secret way. When they stepped on both, it was like they had entered a new world. The room in the mirror with all the animals made of mirrors made them dizzy, and they couldn't find the way out until they heard a noise in the corner of the room.
Hello? Are you Moon?
Yes, how did you know my name?
I'm a fairy who watches over this house. I knew the very first person who wore that cool necklace you have on. There's a dark forest outside, and I gotta warn you, it's not a good place to play. There are things there that could hurt you.
The two kids pretended to pay attention to the fairy story. When it was night time, they snuck out of their house and went to the forest. They were walking into the forest when they suddenly hit a wall which was unable to be seen. The wall was so strong that it pushed them back out of the forest. Suddenly, a dark shadow showed up and attacked them. Luckily, the little fairy appeared just in time and fought off the shadow. The little fairy turned back and sighed as she looked at them. What's this forest hiding anyway?
You are very brave. Maybe a little too brave. This forest protects a magical stone that can do amazing things. Your dad even died trying to keep it safe from the bad guys in the kingdom. Lately, I've had a bad feeling that the bad king is coming back. I wanted to get the stone myself before he did, but I couldn't get past the forest magic.
Moon was sad to hear about her father. She didn't want to cry, so she held her hands tightly. Her bracelet lit up brightly once more. Strange symbol appeared, and a door opened to the forest. The fairy wanted to go along, but Moon and Philip wanted to go with him. They walked carefully through the dark forest. Suddenly, they saw a bright eye in the bushes. The mean ghosts were following them. The ghosts attacked them. The three ones tried to run away, but the ghosts were too fast. Suddenly, a loud noise came from the cave far away. The noise was so loud that it shook the ground. The ghosts were so scared that they ran away.
What was that loud noise?
I don't know, but it was good. It makes the ghosts go away. The old fairy looked worried. He looked far away, like he knew something bad was going to happen. The three ones continued on their trip. They went to a deep cave where a special stone was hidden. But an unknown person in a black cloak was faster than them and got the stone. They thought the person was Bat King, so they attacked. But when the person turned around, Moon was surprised to see that it was her father. She had been missing him very much. Dad, you've been here all this time? Moon ran to hug her dad, but something was wrong. He wasn't acting like himself anymore. A bad demon was controlling him. The demon pushed Moon away and wanted to hug the others.
That is the worst. Moon, that's not your dad anymore. It's a demon. I will make a trap to catch him. To try to trick him inside.
The fairy quickly did her magic trick. Moon attacked her father from behind. She hugged him and jumped into the magic circle. That guy was stuck in the magic circle and it really hurt. He yelled and screamed, trying his hardest to get out. But Moon held on with all her might even though he was breathing fire at her.
Moon, let him go. If you keep this up, you will die.
No, Philip. Even though he's controlled by the demon, he's still my father. I will stay here with him until the end. Moon hugged her father and sang the song he used to sing to her before. She went to sleep when she was little. When the song ended, her father woke up. He shouted and broke the seal. He looked at Moon and held out his hand. The magic stone on his hand and the necklace on Moon's neck lit up at the same time, creating a powerful force that got the Demon King's soul away.
Thank you, my daughter. You did a great job. I put too much responsibility on you, didn't I? I'm sorry. I found the bad guy a long time ago, but he was too strong and he trapped me. The stone on the necklace I gave you is the last piece he needs to finish his bad magic.
Dad, I remember so much now. With the bad guy gone, everything went back to normal. Moon's mom was super happy to see her husband again. And they all lived happily ever after.
There's a people smell around here, and it's not very nice. How about I lend a hand with cleaning? You are welcome. The fire spread fast through the house. Two girls were in big trouble. But the good news is, they were both safe and could get out together. They watched their house and everything they had would fall apart. It made them really sad. But this was just the start of tough times ahead.
I'm so sorry, but you guys need to keep hiding. Slater will find out the truth soon and bring that mean Relaver back. If there's any way we can stop Relaver, I hope so. If I play the muse, a musical instrument at the Diamond Castle, I can undo the bad magic. Do you know where the Diamond Castle is? It's located behind the 7 rocks in the Forbidden Mountain. I'm holding the key here. That won't work, Christina. You used to be alone, but now we're free. This is also the only way to deal with that evil dragon. Yes, Leader and Relaver caused the whole thing. They will continue to do it and do wars to others.
I saw them. Mistresses. Ha ha ha.
Where is she? I don't have time for jokes.
Here. She's hiding in the mirror. I saw her singing in the mirror.
Oh, really? Christina, come here, little girl. Have something to tell you. Out here. Where did you find this silly one, Slither?
She sang with 2 girls in the strawberry garden, one with blonde hair, one with brown hair.
Take me to their place quickly.
As for the 3 girls, Alexa and Lena listened to Christina and started looking for the Diamond Castle. Along the way, they saw lots of cool things and chatted with each other.
Valley of Flowers. We're almost there. Wow, even more beautiful than in fairy tales. This is the first time we have left the village so far. The outside world is so big and beautiful.
The fun time wasn't long. Slider found the 3 girls quicker than they thought. And this time, he came with Reliever, and they even had magic flute.
Slither, Reliever. Hello, girls. So you know my name? I wonder who told you. Leave them alone. It's easy to fool silly Slither, isn't it? Give me the mirror, right now. I do not think so. Oh, you didn't give it, so there's no way go. No! Give me the mirror. Never! Huh? How is that possible? Run, Alexa, run quickly! Get them, Slither! Quickly, get them! No, Alexa!
Huh?
Well, the crystal from the Diamond Castle. No wonder you were able to get away from my magic songs. Christina, I know you hurt me. Christina, come here quickly. Oh, stubborn girl. No, stop! Stop! The key to the Diamond Castle. Give it to me, quickly, or your friend will turn to stone, just like the music you worship. Let my friend go first. I will take you to the castle. Being good early in the morning is always better, right? Let's go, Slither. Christina, no! The key to unlocking the castle is the arrangement of the diamonds. Where to place it? The rocks is right in front. I see. Now what? Each crash is a diamond. Place it in the correct order and the castle will appear. Oh, really? Should we start from here?
La 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 la.
The lost pill. So interesting.
Huh?
Where is the castle? You see, there are still a few steps left. If you dare to make fun of me, you and all your friends will surely die. Huh, not your reliever. We are very funny people. Oh, I knew you guys would come. Haha, those stubborn girls don't want to live anymore. Without this stone, you will surely die. Oh, where did the gold hair girl's bracelet go? She must have been so poor that she sold it. It's a waste of time. There's no chance for you. Alexa, Liana, don't stay away. Don't listen to her. Go into the water and drown. No, Liana, Alexa, stop, stop. How could you? Do you believe in magic? The two clever girls had already thought of the way to trick Relaver. They held the only remaining crystal necklace together, sharing its protection, just like their old friendship. Therefore, Liana and Alexa were both able to avoid Relaver's dark magic. Oh, there's no way this will end here.
Huh?
Huh?
No! No control! In the end, Relaver drowned in his own magic. I can't believe it. It's all over? It's really over. We did it! Christina, you can return to the world now? That's right, but I need your help to wake up the Diamond Castle. Once the Diamond Castle appears again, all of Relaver's previous curses will be broken. How can we help you? Don't you have the key to the Diamond Castle? To keep bad guys away from the Diamond Castle, the two musical muses created a special key which no one can see or touch. Only music lovers with the purest heart can awaken the Diamond Castle. And the keys is the music we created together when we first met.
A beautiful diamond castle appeared, opening up a magical world for the three girls. Everything is back to normal, but Lion and Alexa's lives have taken a new turn. With their talent and bravery, they have been chosen by the muses to become new trainees. Together with Christina, they will become the music muses of the future. The mystery of the Diamond Castle and the disappearance of the music muse.
Flora stepped through a time door that took her to a world she had never seen before. It was a place that she never thought could be real.
Hey!
Where is this? Van, impossible! Nick, you too! What's going on? Everything is too real to be a dream.
That's right, there is no dream. We've traveled through time to my world.
Is this true? Are you saying you tricked me? Did you hug all pirate fairies in a mean way?
It's not like that. Flora, please listen to my explanation.
I must make you pay.
Stop. You're not allowed to use weapons to attack this man.
Like this?
come with us to the station to resolve this issue.
Let me out! Quickly, you straying people!
We can't find any information about her. Maybe that lady is mentally ill. Look at her clothes. Poor thing.
Flora had to calm down in this situation. Charlie was feeling very confused and worried. After all the trouble that the pirate fairies were facing seemed to be caused by his arrival, and Charlie had the chance to explain everything. Actually, Charlie was a young and talented scientist. He was devoted to the organization. One day, Charlie found out that the organization he thought was good was actually planning something very bad. They wanted to use Charlie's time machine to mess up his story. They wanted to go back in time and take all the good stuff for themselves. Charlie could not let that happen, so he traveled through time and hid all the machines he made in Flora's time period in the Caribbean Sea so that no one could find them. When Flora found out what was happening, even though she did not trust Charlie, she knew that he was the only one who could save her. Don't get your hopes up. I don't trust you. You're the reason the pirate fairies had problems.
I know. Please give me a chance to make things right. I don't understand why the oil spill happened, but I can fix it.
How?
Matthew, the bad guy I told you about, still has a copy of the machine I was working on. If we can get that copy, we can use it to go back to the time before the pirate fairies happened. We can fix all mistakes.
As quickly as a flash, the pirate fairy appeared boldly in front of Matthew. Hate you, but Bali, it's time to give back the USB drive.
Do you want this? Then come here and take it.
Flora became the first female pirate for a reason. Even though she was small, she could pick up the bad guys with just a few bunches.
Hey, kiddo, that's too much trouble.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's my fault. It's because someone told me to do it.
Huh? Who?
I don't know. Maybe a person who has wings.
Huh? Oh.
Hurry up! Open the time door quickly. He's almost here.
Wait, I need to make a copy before we can use it.
This is troublesome.
Goodbye, Big Belly Matthew.
Huh?
No, you brass.
Charlie finally fixed the time door and was ready to open it again to go back in time to before the pirate fairy's family had problems. Mm-hmm. Isn't that Joseph?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Joseph was the bad guy who caused all the trouble for the pirate fairies. He didn't like how Flora was in charge. He wanted the pirates to steal from the citizens and keep everything for themselves. When Charlie came along, he saw a chance to cause trouble and blunt Charlie. Just in time to stop Joseph's bad flame, the efforts of humans and fairies from two different eras saved many pirate fairies and other lands from danger. I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm sorry. I didn't trust you until the very end.
No, Pirate Queen. I'm the one who causes all the problems. Thank you for giving me a chance to make things right. What are they saying? Probably angry at each other.
Not many people the timeless story of the two of them, Charlie and Flora. It's time for them to say goodbye. But with that time-traveling treasure, a secret friendship across time still exists between them.
Katia is a peaceful land at the foot of Mount Mampo. The people make a living through trading and farming. Vivian and Lance are two young women who trade in the town. Being of the same age and neighbors since childhood, they have become close friends, sharing everything with each other.
Have you sold a lot today, Lance?
It's been okay.
Wow! At this rate, you'll soon open a big shop and become a rich owner.
So until then, we will travel and explore the world together. Let's take a break. I made some delicious pastries today.
Wow! You're the best at baking!
Life went on peacefully like this until one day.
It's so heavy.
Are you all right, ma'am?
Let me help you!
Thank you, dear. You're very kind. I've just moved here. Life in my old place wasn't easy. But on my first day here, I met such a kind and beautiful girl. This must be a good start for me. I have nothing to give you, but these are flowers I've cut myself to sell. Please take them and make me happy.
Thank you, ma'am. These flowers are beautiful. I'm right over there. If you need anything, just call me. Don't hesitate.
Feeling happy after doing a good deed, the young girl cherished the flowers the old woman gave her like a treasure. Since placing the flowers in her room, she felt more cheerful and slept better.
Huh? Hey! Lance! Why are you late so often lately? The sun is already high in the sky. You can't run a business like this.
Oh, I slept so well. It won't hurt to rest for a while, Vivian.
However, Lance's lateness became more frequent. Some days she didn't wake up to sell her goods at all. In the town, Vivian started noticing something unusual. The bustling streets were now deserted. Few people were around, and everyone seemed to flock to the old woman's flower stall across the street.
Ma'am, I'd like to buy this bouquet.
No, you can only buy half of it. If you take all, what will be left for others?
Please be calm, everyone. I have enough flowers for the whole town. Here you go.
Meanwhile, Lance was lost in a dream world. She saw herself adventuring through magical lands and fulfilling her dream of becoming a wealthy shop owner, enjoying trips with her friend Vivian. Vivian grew suspicious of the mysterious old woman and decided to follow her one evening. She discovered a shocking truth.
Hurry up and make the poisonous flowers bloom more. We are close to success. Soon, this entire land will be engulfed in dreams.
Yes, mistress.
Sleep and die in your beautiful dreams. This beautiful land of Katia will be mine. And I will rule it all.
It turned out the old woman was not as pitiful as Lance thought. She was the evil witch Laverna. Years ago, she attempted to attack and take over the magical land, but was thwarted by the butterfly fairies. She was punished and lost her ability to use dark magic. However, she did not abandon her evil ambitions and chose Katia to carry out her plan. She poisoned the people, trapping them in endless dreams to take over the kingdom.
Oh no! What should I do now? Lance! Lance, wake up! Wake up! What's wrong with you?
At this point, Lance and many townsfolk were deeply lost in their dreams. Vivian quickly took action, removing all the poisonous flowers from Lance's room and other homes in the town. With the strength and swiftness of a seasoned vendor, Vivian completed this task quickly.
Oh my! What has she done to Katia?
The witch Laverna had planted a giant poison flower behind the mountain. If it bloomed, its immense poison would make it impossible to stop her evil plan. Vivian acted swiftly to destroy the magical plant before it could bloom.
Yay! Do you think we're lost?
I'm sure this is the way.
I can't trust your pea brain.
Hey, handsome guys, where are you going?
Handsome?
Ow! Focus, you idiot! We are looking for a tree. A purple flower tree this tall. Have you seen it?
Oh, how could I not? It's so outstanding and beautiful. 2 of you go to the road ahead and turn right to get there.
Is that so? Let's go.
Thank you, beautiful lady.
The two fools didn't realize they had fallen into Vivian's clever trap. The next morning, Laverna woke up, confidently stepping out into the street as if she owned Katya. But the immediate truth shocked her.
What strange thing is happening here? Why is it like this?
Dear Master, I did exactly as you said.
Why is it like this? I already know everything. You have taken advantage of my kindness and the compassion of all the people in this town to harm everyone. Is there anything you can't argue with?
It turned out the flower Vivian directed the foolish minions to was the pine flower, which closely resembled Laverna's poisonous flower. So, instead of spreading poison, the minions filled the town with fragrant flowers. When the main poisonous plant was destroyed, its harmful scent was neutralized, allowing Lance and the townspeople to wake up.
Lock her up! Don't let her harm other lands!
Yes, lock her up!
That deceitful witch! Lock her up!
From then on, Lance realized that to achieve dreams, one must wake up and work hard instead of getting lost in fantasies. The two girls and the townspeople returned to their normal lives, working diligently each day to make their dreams come true.